The military's chief of staff paid a visit to a number of military camps in Mindanao in part to personally check on the status of humanitarian and relief assistance to the flood victims in the Davao region. Meanwhile, though, the latest resupply mission to the BRP Sierra Madre in Ayungin Shoal was met with the least resistance, nearly all of the forays to the shoal to get to the grounded military outpost had Chinese vessels getting in the way to harass and intimidate. Our Patrick De Jesus has more, plus the fate of Task Force Davao.
The Philippine Navy said that almost all of the resupply missions to Second Thomas or Ayungin Shoal conducted last year had the presence of Chinese vessels getting in the way. Ayungin Shoal is a feature in the West Philippine Sea where the BRP Sierra Madre is located and grounded, manned by Filipino troops.
To a certain degree of certainty, almost all, if not all, had the presence of at least one Coast Guard or maritime militia.
In 2023, a total of 28 rotation resupply missions were accomplished by the Philippine Navy with the help of Philippine Coast Guard in all of the features in the West Philippine Sea. 14 of them conducted in Ayungin Shoal. Authorities have also recorded a total of 3 water cannon bombing incidents by China's Coast Guard. But in the recently completed RORE just last week, no harassments or blockade were experienced from Chinese vessels.
The last resupply was conducted last week, I think Friday, Saturday. Onaiza May was there. We had the Philippine Coast Guard ship. There was the presence of Chinese Coast Guard, which did not do any illegal actions. There was a monitored maritime militia in the vicinity.
Meanwhile, the Armed Forces of the Philippines denies any directive to disband Task Force Davao. The military clarified that the visit of AFP Chief of Staff General Romeo Browner Jr. in military camps in Mindanao over the weekend is to check on the humanitarian and disaster response on Davao flooding, as well as the welfare of the soldiers.
The Chief of Staff went to Davao last weekend, but his sole purpose was for 3 things. Look into the HADR, how the AFP will assist sa sakuna po na nangyayari sa Davao. Pangalawa po is yung operations po that is being conducted in Davao. And third is to look upon the welfare of the troops.
Amidst a heated political climate, the AFP affirms to be united under its new battle cry, One AFP, One Philippines. A strong AFP, a strong Philippines.
The AFP Chief of Staff has been very active in engaging our units and members to convey the message of loyalty and professionalism amid recent political developments. Ang sabi nga ni Chief of Staff, sir, there is not a need to call for a loyalty check. So he gives his full support to each individual soldier that we are professional. So we are aware of our mandate to uphold the Constitution.
The AFP chief, who is on a military outpost visit in Mavulis, Batanes, also personally dismissed reports on the abolishment of Task Force Davao.
Hindi po totoong bubugin natin yung Task Force Davao. Instead, magdadagdag pa ho tayo ng mga task forces sa mga lugar na talagang nangangailangan ng puwersa natin para mapanatili natin yung kapayapaan.
Patrick De Jesus from the National TV for a new and better republic.